Welcome Libra, it's Elizabeth Bratcher, Psychic Medium, and I am here to do your weekly read for the 31st of May to the 6th of June. So thank you very much for joining me today. I do genuinely appreciate you taking the time out to watch and to get to know me. And so how this works, guys, is that I basically pull the weekly reads to allow them to come in with any energy that they would like. So I don't specifically focus on subjects like I do within the in-depth monthly reads, which you'll find out on the first of each month. And also, definitely more in depth than what I offer on the daily reads, which is just good for a little bit of insight and guidance as well. So if you haven't already, please click subscribe while you're here. I would really love to help you, love for you to join the community and be able to help you with my readings. Okay, so today I'm using my beautiful Sun and Moon Tarot, and I'm also using my Elizacle deck as well. Okay, so keep in mind, guys, that I am reading for lots of you at once, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to make it fit. It's all good if it doesn't. All right, so I've already given the cards a really good shuffle before I've started the video today, so I want to make sure that I didn't waste too much of your time shuffling. All right, so let's get started and see what is around for you this week, Libra. Okay, being something off to something you may not want. So you've got the Four of Cups as your energy for the week. So let me show you what else you've got. You've got the Ten of Cups that is there. You got the Two of Cups. Lots of emotions in your cards this week. Five of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Some changes and some strength. You've got the Strength card as well. All right, so Libra. Listen, the energy of the week is that you may be offered something that you're not wanting. So it's almost like a little bit of a reprieve's coming in, but it's not quite what you imagined it to be. It's not quite what you've been working towards. However, it is going to bring in some good things, okay? So be really mindful about not turning your back on things too quickly, okay? Don't turn your back on things too quickly, because you got the Ten of Cups that is there, which is, very much about emotional fulfillment, happiness and good things. You've got the Two of Cups, which is showing that you've got peace of mind as well, all right? So you've had the Five of Pentacles that's there, and I feel like this is an energy that you've already been sitting in, all right? And so I feel like there is a little bit of lifting around with this week. And as I said, I don't feel like everything's exactly as you wanted it, but I do feel like it's definitely going to suffice, okay? So don't be afraid to kind of reach out and embrace what's around you. Where energy goes, energy flows. And I feel like with you, Libra, even if you've had to make a compromise around it this week, that if you bring that compromise in and understand and be grateful for what it is that's there, it actually throws some other energy. It's like it builds, okay? So don't be afraid to take it. And see what I mean? You've got the Five of Swords that's there, and that's what it's showing you. Not all is lost here. Yes, there's been some losses, but not everything is lost. You've still got ample around you to regather your resources. You've still got the upper hand here. Everything is all good. All right, and so strength card is there, is definitely calling on that inner strength of self as well. Perhaps a little bit of confrontation with yourself as well this week, because you've got the Four of Cups that's there. So you've had to give yourself a little bit of a talking to, Libra. All right, but there's definitely an improvement. There's definitely an improvement coming in around the steadiness of money. The steadiness is what I want to say that's there, okay? So for those of you that have had some tightness in on your money situations, you're going to start to see, as I said, I don't want to fix it. I don't want everything to come back as the way it was yet, all right, unfortunately, but I do feel we're definitely getting a reprieve. I definitely feel like I can feel it, literally a bit of a weight lifting up off of my shoulders, okay? Definitely a bit of a weight lifting up off my shoulders this week. Now, I'm feeling not a bad stability around relationships, but I feel through this journey, you've started to kind of, learn a little bit about yourself and see where you're aligned as well. So I don't want to say that you've got shifts coming in your friendships and relationships this week, but I want to say they're coming. They're coming. There's a little bit of an emotional heaviness to that, but it's not something that needs to be dealt with this week. So just take time to evaluate. If it looks like a duck and it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a freaking duck. And I feel like you're going to need to recognize that in your relationships over the next couple of weeks. However, let's stay focused. All right, so where's your energy? Yeah, see? Okay. Yeah, all right. So Libra, okay, so your energy of the week is about clearing out the stables. And you can see I've deliberately put a big pile of poo on that fork there, okay, because it's shoveling out the shit, what no longer serves, all right, what no longer serves us. So trusting your intuition, all right, trusting your intuition, trusting your psychic senses this week, all right, where your intention lies. And as I said, you know, be really mindful that you're I can feel that you're practicing gratitude and everything else like that. It's not like that, but I just don't get your panties in a knot because things aren't coming in exactly the way that you wanted them to, okay? There's no need to. They are going to level out. It's just a little bit of patience is required, okay? So be mindful of where you set your intentions. Focus on the good things, all right? Use this as an opportunity to confront fears. When things aren't coming in exactly the way that we expected them to or the way that we need them to, it can arouse all of our insecurities. So take a moment to evaluate that within yourself, okay? Take a moment to see where you're at around with that. You know, by confronting our fears, you're going to find that there's courage, there's freedom and release that comes in for you. Letting go, releasing the binds, okay? Releasing the binds of the energy that no longer serves us, all right? Frustrations. As I said, things aren't going to come in exactly the way that you want them to this week, Libra, but they are going to come in, all right? And so there's a little bit of frustration that's there. So you've definitely got a week where I feel like if you wanted to, you can use this as an opportunity to really learn a lot about yourself this week and the way that you react to situations. It's really important, I feel, that we have that level of self-awareness within us because it helps us predict outcomes. Okay, it helps us predict how we're going to behave, and it also helps us recognize that they are pre-patterned behaviors and not to allow ourselves to fall into them when we shouldn't. So you've got a lot of lessons around you this week, Libra, and I feel like you can walk around with a blindfold on and just get through the week. No worries, no muss, no fuss. Or you can really open your eyes and have a look at the bigger picture of lessons that are coming in around you. Okay, have a look at, and I would suggest the latter personally. I would definitely suggest the latter. Out with the old and in with the new. Out with the old and in with the new. And you know, and I feel like that has to do with your attitude too. And I'm not talking about you got an attitude. It's not like that, you know what I mean? But it's definitely about what behaviours and everything else around you are going to be displayed this week that you see don't actually serve you. Because I do feel there's going to be a couple around you this week, Libra. So the energy for you this week is one, understanding that there is an improvement on situations around you. If they have to do with money, there's definitely a reprieve around with that. But as I said, I don't feel like everything's back completely to status quo. But I also feel amongst all of that, and it's almost like it's serendipitous that there's these lessons that come in about learning about self, learning about your reactions and your emotions and your intentions and where you're holding on to things that you shouldn't be, okay? Seeing the truth for what they really are in situations around you as well. A lot of intuitive energy around you this week, Libra. So I strongly encourage you to ride with that and learn from it, okay? Because as I said, I do feel over the next couple of weeks you're going to see some changes, some bigger changes on an emotional level as well, all right? But they shall be shown as we go along. So thank you again for joining me today. As I said, I do genuinely appreciate you taking the last 8 minutes to listen and hear me out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Have a safe week. I hope to see you here again next week. And just very quickly, there's a Facebook Live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Tuesday, Australian Eastern Standard Time on Facebook. I'll try to do YouTube as well at the same time. Every now and then there's a little bit of a glitch, but so I'll definitely be on Facebook for the live, okay? And there's free readings while I'm there. So I look forward to you again joining me next week. And until then, take care, stay safe, be happy.